This piece of tech is a game changer. A main reason why I kind of made my YouTube channel was to look at tech and kind of talk about what I like, but also to talk about what's missing and what's innovative in the scene. Tech nowadays is a little bit boring with the same old phones coming out, so when something new comes along, it tends to catch my attention. So when Ikarao reached out to me with the Shell S1, I was really intrigued. And what I'm going to be talking about in today's video is not just a smart speaker. No. It's a little bit more and honestly changes your overall experience. So if you're into good sounding speakers with an interesting twist, you're going to want to watch this video. Let's talk about the design. The Shell S1 at first glance looks like a pretty normal smart speaker with a classy all-black minimal design. But the S1 is actually a 3-in-1 speaker that has a built-in tablet, a speaker, and 2 self-charging microphones. The speaker itself is really easy to use with a trackball at the front and a couple of other buttons that you can use to do things like turn the power on or off, switch to a Bluetooth connection, or change your input source. The body itself is not too heavy, and in fact, it's actually really portable because you can attach a strap to it and carry it around with you whenever you're on the go. Speaking of that though, the main thing that really caught my attention with this is that it has a display that you can open and close whenever you need it. The display gets very bright outdoors and the quality looks pretty good, meaning that when you're reading the lyrics, when you're singing karaoke, things look really clear and crisp and you're not really squinting your eyes too much. At the back, it has a bunch of ports for connecting different things like an aux cable, a USB device, and you can even output HDMI to your TV, meaning that if you don't want to use the display, you want to use your screen at home, you can actually connect it via HDMI, which again is a game-changing feature. Now again, on the front of portability, like many speakers, it does have a built-in battery, but what I really like is that given the fact that this thing has a display and some really awesome sounding speakers, it's kind of crazy that it lasts around 15 hours or more. Now let's talk about my experience, and the main problem that I have with smart speakers nowadays is that really they're just speakers. They connect via Bluetooth and that's it. Because the S1 has built-in battery, you can connect it directly to your Wi-Fi and stream music from YouTube, and if you want to do karaoke, you can stream from apps like Carafun. I'm going to assume that most of you watching will probably find YouTube as the best option. That's what I use the most. I like being able to flare up YouTube and search up karaoke videos and read the lyrics on the display. Now, speaking of that, I'm not just singing to a display. This thing actually has microphones as well. The S1 has these built-in mics that feel very premium and comfortable in your hand. You can kind of use it in a duet with your friend or your singing partner. Now, what I like about it is it's not using like AAA annoying batteries that you always have to change. It's always going to be charged up for you because when you're not using it, all you have to do is place it in this compartment inside of the speaker and it's going to allow it to charge up fully whenever you need it. Now, getting more into the microphone, the quality itself actually sounds good. Now, it won't turn me into Michael Jackson, but close enough. Now, the Shell S1's microphones allow you to do a couple things directly on the microphone. You can use the middle button to pause and play the music. You can also use the volume up and down buttons to change the output of your mic, more in the lines of innovation compared to other devices. This 3-in-1 speaker kind of is more of a standalone kit, whereas other options really require you to get other things. If you're getting a Bluetooth speaker, you're going to also need to get a microphone, load up a YouTube video, connect it through Bluetooth. It becomes a headache when you just want to do karaoke or sing along to your music. Also, since it has its own built-in software, that really gives a lot of chance for Ikarao to add updates and add more apps in the future, meaning that it will always be improving. Now, something that is really important to me, and I'm assuming to you, would be the sound quality of the speaker. Now, let me tell you, this is not because it's sponsored. I was actually blown away with the quality of the speakers. It can get really loud, and it's a decent size, but you're still surprised at how full this thing really sounds. You can just really hear the bass, and when music is on full blast, there's no distortion to the lyrics. Everything just sounds crisp and clean, just like the microphones. And look, I'm no audiophile, I'm just a regular everyday person that likes music, hip hop specifically, and it just sounds really good coming out of these speakers. Now, you don't have to take that from me. I feel like it wouldn't be right to not include a speaker test. Now, I should say before I play it that it's not going to be the most accurate portrayal of the sound because of compression on YouTube and also the mics and all these kinds of processing that's going to go on between me recording it and you listening to it. But what I will say is grab your best headphones and put it on and tell me what you think about the audio quality. quality is booming, it sounds great, and I have no complaints. Again, this costs $299. If you compare it to other things like the HomePod from Apple, that's really just a speaker. This has the display, and I really hope that this can kind of change the market a little bit and allow more companies to innovate and add new interesting features to a speaker. It'll be a little bit hard and difficult to find another speaker that can offer you an experience that's this immersive. It actually feels like a full-fledged package. Anyways, what do you think? Let me know down below in the comments if you have any other questions. Also, if there's any other innovative tech that you would like me to check out, let me know down below in the comments, and if I like it, I'll do a video on it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.